Hey guys, today we have a viewer special. But before we get to this viewer special request, please allow my brief prelude. As you know, I've conveniently recorded it for our mutual comfort, our mutual convenience, and our mutual luxury. And hey, listen, I'm no spring chicken. I'm really not. And I've been around a few preludes in my years. I'm telling you, this prelude, it's got something that's particularly luxurious. Kind of like wait for it, a rainy day.
Hello there, my name is Robert Francis. You've stumbled on my Unconquering Schizophrenia YouTube channel.
Sometimes a rainy day really...
That's right. We talk schizophrenia.
Hits the spot, does it not?
This is the cut of my jib right here for reasons of my medical confidentiality. I'm a licensed clinical social worker times 15 years. That's a lot of gabbing and chatting. I've been diagnosed with schizophrenia for a score 5 and 1, and that puts a little gray fleck in my beard.
Advancing down the jib.
Thank you for joining me on my channel. Now to topic.
So we have an individual who has schizophrenia, who's interacting with characters on the TV, i.e. Dr. Phil, or people on the news, or people on the TV programs. So how many of us in this who watch my videos who have schizophrenia can relate to that one? Very, very common, is it not? It happened to me in my early 20s. I was in touch with primarily, people on the news I was in touch with. I was sitting in my living room, of course, believing that I was interacting with them. I had a big relationship, I thought, with Jay Leno at the time. He was the Tonight Show host at the time. And all his special guests who would come on the show, I thought I was interacting with people from my own living room. So what's going on with that? How many people can relate to that one? We all can, right? It's so common for whatever reason, this thing on the TV. But so what's going on here with believing we could interact with people on TV? Well, primarily, first, there's a delusion going on. And the delusion is mind-to-mind communication, thinking that you can communicate to other people mind-to-mind without spoken language and across geography. Big-time delusion that I had for probably years. I had it for a couple years. Believing I could communicate with others mind-to-mind without spoken language across geographies, i.e. communicating with Jay Leno in Hollywood while I was sitting in my home on the opposite coast. So there's that. The second thing is a disturbance of bodily boundary, where you think that your mind is kind of open to the rest of the environment, and there's a communication going on, and there's a communication that can expel from your skull. So it's a disturbance of a bodily boundary. In other words, you think that your thoughts can leave your skull and communicate to other people. So you lose the boundary of your skull, because as we know, our thoughts cannot expel from our skull. So it's a combination of that delusion and a bodily disturbance. They work together with that delusion of mind-to-mind communication, and we have it. All of us, we all went through it. We all go through it at some point, I'm sure. It's so relatable, very, very common. But again, it's impossible for it to happen. But it seems for a race, it seems very, very true. But don't believe it. These thoughts cannot leave our skull, and we cannot communicate with people mind to mind. We need to speak, and those are the remedies of a rainy day. A rainy day is luxurious. Sometimes the rain hits the spot, does it not? The rain is moody. Rain is moody, is it not? I like rain. I like when it rains. It's peaceful. Restoration. The whole cycle. All right, guys. If it's a rainy day, think of the channel, I guess. And we'll see you next time. Thank you.